You've gotta take it. Take a breath. You can handle this.
Nice.
There's gonna be some danger, danger, danger.
Whew. It's cold. Welcome back to Josh Oddie YouTube. It's a cold winter's day here in the UK, but I thought let's try and be productive today. Let's get a nice practice session done. Talk you through a couple of things that might help you when you're going down the practice area, driving range, going through a few productive different things that you can do in your sessions, and ultimately try and improve your handicap. So I think first off, you've got to really come down to your practice sessions with a purpose. Now every session I kind of break it down into three. Number one, we're going to just have a simple warm-up, clip 10 balls, get the body moving, few stretches. Number two is going to be our technical work, and then number three is going to be dialing into a target and ultimately getting some reps under a bit of pressure. And we're going to talk through the technical work in kind of three different stages and talk how I like to break that down and really get the most out of each individual rep. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy this practice session, and you learn something new, because ultimately this is where the hard work happens. And if you do this bit right, it definitely helps you when you're out there on the course. So let's get this session underway. So I want you to be super specific with these practice sessions, to even getting out however many balls you want to warm up with. You know, it's very easy to go through these practice sessions and just waste time. We're literally going to use 10 balls specifically to warm up, get the swing moving, and then go into our super concentrated practice session. So that's going to be the technical work, and that's going to be the bulk of where the improvement's going to be made. 1 and 3 are kind of parts of the practice session that need to happen. 3 being the testing and, you know, really dialing into a target. Number 1 being the warm-up. It's something you have to do. You have to get the body moving. So yeah, let's start off with these 10 balls. Be really precise. 10 balls only. Let's have a quick warm-up. Now, I normally warm up with my sand wedge. You can use any of the wedges, but, you know, I just go sand wedge because it's kind of in between all of them. We're going to start off by just clipping a few to around about 50 yards, just nice little half swings. You can see there on that final rep, we're almost building up to that full swing. So starting off kind of 50 yards, building up to that full movement. Okay, so this is where it truly gets in depth. This is the fun part for me, you know, really improving what I'm trying to work on. And we're going to do it in literally 10 swings. So each rep for me is going to be super concentrated. We're going to have 3 breakdowns of what we're going to do in this drill. So at the moment, we're going to put our towel down, and the towel rep is going to be a step off, and as the club is going up, I'm going to lift this lead leg, push it down by the time we get to the top to rechange that change of mass in the golf swing. So we're going to go step off, plant, and as we plant, we're now going to feel like we come up and out by the post at impact here. And this is basically just getting the weight shifts correct in the golf swing, which is what I'm trying to work so hard on with Liam, making sure we get each rep perfect, as good as we can, you know. My reps are still a little bit off and not as clean as I want them, but we're working to get them perfect. So we're going to put our club at the start of the towel here. We're going to step off, plant, in. Then I'm going to come off the ball and we're going to do a backswing. Feel like we stay tall in the backswing here, down and in. That's our 2 to start the rep. And then we walk in and then we hit a golf shot. Same kind of feeling over this ball. Stay tall, down and in, up and out. That's our feel. See if we can hit a good shot. Okay, a little bit toey. That's still kind of that move there. But that is 1 rep. So essentially maybe 1 set. You know, I've got 3 reps within the set. Whatever you want to call it. But that's how we're breaking down each individual shot. So we start again. Towel down. And this is how concentrated I'm trying to be in the practice, is really going through all of these drills, each individual shot. So step, plant, in. A little bit of a divot there. That's a new one. Okay, so that was the down and in move. Now we'll rehearse it. Stay tall, down and in, up and out. Same feel. Really good strike there. It's another rep. So 2 reps complete. You know, you get the idea. We're really trying to concentrate and break this down into 3 different segments. And this is the way I feel I get the most out of my practice. Sometimes, you know, you don't have to come down here and ball bash to improve your golf game. I think it's just so important to break down your practice and, you know, come down here with that purpose of getting better and understanding what you need to do to get better. So, you know, that's why I really wanted to go and see Liam to break it down, to understand, right, what have I got to do to get my golf swing in a good position? You know, and he does a great job of really breaking it down, telling me what I need to do, working on these things, going and seeing him a month later, and hopefully things are in a much better position than what they were 30 days ago. Okay, step off, plant. Really hit that towel. He tells me, he's like, you're not hitting it, let it go. Stay tall, down and in. Beautiful. Now we're over the ball and we've got the exact same feelings in this golf shot. Stay tall, down and in, up and out. 1, 2, 3. A little bit high out the face, but I think that might have been T-peg, but 3 shots, dead straight. Need to get a bigger towel as well. This one's not big enough. All right, hit it, boy. Nice. Come on then. 1, 2, 3. Best strike of the session. Still feel like sometimes I'm going this way. I'm not going down and in. So we're learning. We're getting there. Oh, on the camera. Oh, it's close to the camera. That could have been expensive. Yeah, nice. 1, 2, 3. $2 and I'm sweating out. Getting a bit toasty out here, mate. Love it. It's when you know you're working hard. A couple of these a little bit high out the face, which taking mental notes of, and I've got a little T in there, which might be the reason, but still good to just take note and, you know, if anything's going on in your practice, be aware of it, you know, and then it might be that there's a little T, we'll hit some off the deck in a second, but, you know, just keeping an eye on everything and making mental notes of how you're doing in each rep is very important. That was the best towel rep yet. Starting to feel this move just better and better as time's going on. Would not be surprised if this one was Flushington Valley. Yeah, it was. It really was. What a beautiful golf shot. Really starting to get the move down, which is such a good feeling, man. I can feel it. When I went up to film Brandon's lesson with Liam, he was going, but I can feel it. I can feel it. I know what he means. You can feel it. Okay, last one. Make it a good one. Good. Reset. Go through it. 1, 2, 3 over the ball. That's what I'm thinking. Ah, oh, you don't say it. 1. I hate that when you knock it off the tee. Okay, reset. 1, 2, 3, baby. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Really good rep. A little bit right, but just haven't released the face. Beautiful. 10 reps. Really good. Constructive practice. So, technical work, 10 balls, and I'm done. You know, look, I could stand here and maybe do 50 if I want, but I think it's very important that sometimes when you're practicing, you don't get into a loophole of like diving in just to technical, because there's still a lot more to golf than just that technical work. You've still got to be able to hit a golf shot. So now we're going to go into number 3, which is testing. So we're going to hit a few shots to a target down here. Now, I'm pretty restricted at this driving range. It runs out at about 200 yards. So I'm not going to say go out and practice on the course. I'm not going to say that because I'm going to get in trouble with a lot of golf courses. But in the evening, if there's no one out there, it's okay to maybe drop down a couple of balls, repair your pitch marks, repair your divots. You know, leave the place as you left it, as you found it, sorry. But, you know, I'm going to work on hitting to a target down here. And then sometimes I just enjoy being out on the course. And if you see a back right flag, that then gives you an opportunity to go, right, I'm going to now test the left to right shot. You know, the next hole you might have a flag that's back left. So now I go, right, I can actually come into this green and approach a right to left golf shot and get some data and numbers of how you're hitting them targets. So ultimately, I work to try and hit everything pretty neutral, but you know, it's great to test it all and have all of these shots in your arsenal for when you're out there, because you might have a 30-mile-an-hour right to left wind and you need to hold one up because it's a skinny green. So it's important to have all these shots, test it, and you know, the testing part now, you're really going to see some data and understand how I get some knowledge to where my miss is, and ultimately bringing that onto the course to help make them decisions into the greens. Okay, so fortunate enough, we've got a pole on the left hand side here, right in front of us at 125. Now, slight bit downwind, extremely cold, 2 degrees. So this is probably playing like a 135 shot. We've got 5 balls. We're going to hit these shots, and then we're going to go up there and talk about the pattern, the grouping, and how we can take that out onto the course to help us make the right decision into the greens. Also, a very important part is implementing this pre-shot routine, doing the same thing every single shot. So there's my 1, 2, 3 feeling in the pre-shot routine. We're going to walk in, club behind the ball, right foot set, left foot set, right foot set, little wiggle, 1 look, 2 look, go. Okay, not bad, a little bit left and long. Same again, 1, 2, 3. Stand behind it, have a wee look, visualise the shot, set the club in, left foot set, right foot set, 1 look, bang. Okay, so 2 shots, just ever so slightly left. You guessed it. 1, 2, 3. One look, left foot set, right foot set, little wiggle, 1 more look. Oh, flagola, hit the pin. Go on. Wow, dialed. Cleaning the club each shot, making sure we got no excuses there. 1, 2. Visualise, visualise, visualise. Club set, little look, left foot set, right foot set, little wiggle, 1 more look. Okay, good shot. Come on, let's hit that bloody pole, shall we? 1, 2, 3. Club set, look, left foot, right foot, little wiggle, 1 more look. Oh my god, go into the pole. 5 shots, let's go and have a look at them. Okay, so this was our grouping from 125. Now, 2 shots are probably within a club length pretty much. So what I'm going to do now is pull up my notes app on my phone. We're going to go 125 skills test. So starting off, we've got 4 foot, 4 foot. Really, really 2 great chances from 125. 1, 2, 3. 10 foot, that's 18. 1, 2, 3. 10 foot, 28. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 20 feet, and total of 48 feet from 5 balls from 125, which is fantastic. A really, really good result. And obviously outside is great as well, because we've got the conditions out here that you've got to adjust to hit a number 2. I've got no visual line or anything to help set me up on the floor down there, so that's a raw test. I don't really, I like doing it in the sim, and it's a lot of data and it's really great to see it, but I've always got that visual aim and everything helping me, so it's great to come out here and do a test off grass and get some feedback, some numbers. You know, mentally, if I had 4 out of 5 to the left, I'd make a note of that, but we had literally 2 that were in 4 foot just right of it. We had 1 just right and 2, you know, 1 20 foot left, so you know, nothing major there. But like I say, if you're getting a pattern of like 5 shots to the left, that's when you then record it and you go, right, I've got a pattern of missing it to the left. So then when you get out on the course, you can now aim further to the right, because you've literally got data that says I miss it to the left. So that's been a practice session with me, Josh Oddie, and if you did enjoy that, please be sure to like and subscribe. It's all completely free and it really, really helps out the channel. If you want to see a different practice session, maybe putting, maybe short game, you're struggling with a certain area of your game, let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to get that covered. Appreciate all the love and support on the channel. It means the absolute world to me. See you all for the next one.